Once you're in Parent View, you can complete your annual verification or re-enrollment by clicking on this notice or going to the upper right-hand side and clicking on Online Registration. You can also change this view to Spanish by going to the lower right-hand side and clicking Español. Once you're in online registration, you will click on Annual Verification to complete your packet. At the bottom of each page, you will see a button that guides you through to the next section. Here I can tell that I will be updating and verifying my information for my child, Rex Roar. I go ahead and click on Save and Continue. The first section asks me to complete my signature. The name that I use must exactly match what is in the system for the parent. If I've changed my name and I am no longer Rex Guardian 4, but I try to change it here, it would not allow me to do so. I'll have to contact the school and ask them to change my name. You can also clear that signature if you'd like to provide a digital version, and then click on Save and Continue. As you go through each page, you'll see that there is a progress bar that's letting you know how much you've completed of this section. Currently, I am in the Family section, and you can see I've completed the Introduction section because I see a green check mark there. You can check if your address has changed. Otherwise, if everything is the same, I'll apply my signature and then click on Save and Continue. The mailing address is the same, so I'll click on Save and Continue. And now I'm in the Parent Guardian section, and I've completed 16% of this section. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and click on Save and Continue. There are some questions that are required. They are denoted by this red asterisk. So as I go through the pages, I'll be asked to answer questions. I've gotten to the end of the Parent Guardian section, and you'll see that my status is now complete. I am not able to edit information for other guardians, so I'll go ahead and click on Save and Continue. And in the Emergency section tab, I am asked to review the emergency information for each of my contacts. I will click on Edit and then ensure that the phone number hasn't changed. Now I see that this emergency contact, their status is complete, so I'll proceed to the next contact to review the information. Once I review all of my contacts and all of their status is complete, I will be able to go ahead and click on Save and Continue and go to the next page. If I try to move forward to the next page, but I have not completed the progress for each of the contacts, it will give me a message letting me know that there are still items that I need to complete. Here I am in the student section, and so I'll go ahead and click on Edit for this student. There are some areas that I won't be able to change, and I also need to contact my school. However, I am able to respond to the annual questions that are asked of me. As I go through the sections, there are some questions that are asked each year. I can change the relationship. Maybe Buzz Lightyear is actually a grandparent. Go ahead and click on Save and Continue. I can select the order of how I would like my emergency contacts contacted. As you go through the annual verification, there may be areas where your child is asked to sign. They can sign using either the mouse or their finger, and then go ahead and click on Save and Continue. So you'll progress this way through each of the questions until you reach the end of the annual verification. Now that you've gone through each page and completed all of the verification for your child, you will see that their status is complete. I will go ahead and click on Save and Continue. And if I have a need to submit documents, I can do that by uploading them and putting them in from my system, or I can let the system know that I will deliver that in person to the school. Once I click on Save and Continue, I am asked to review the information I have submitted, and I am able to toggle to the next change that I have made. So I will be able to verify the changes that I've made for each of the questions in the form. I can also scroll down, and once I reach the bottom of the page, I will click on I have reviewed all the registration data and click on Submit. If I find that there is an area I need to change, I can always click on the Edit button to return to that section, or I can click on the sections on the side to navigate through the system. Once I'm satisfied with all the information, I will go ahead and click on Submit, and I will receive a notice letting me know I've submitted my annual verification or re-enrollment. You can always come back and look at your status page to know when all of those changes have been accepted. Thank you so much and welcome to a new school year.